nice recipe. I saw this recipe somewhere. In fact, I just saw the picture of it somewhere, and I remember the look of it, and I today felt that I need to try it out. I have some leftover rice, and of course I have eggs in my house today, and therefore I was just thinking, why not try it? And yes, it's going to be real tasty. I know it, I feel it. So welcome back to my channel, and here I am presenting before you an egg enveloped fried rice. So these are the ingredients here. I have here a bowl of leftover rice. Just a small bowl. I think it will be enough for two because of the vegetables I'll put in there. So I have cut down all the vegetables that I had in my house. For instance, some red bell pepper, some yellow bell pepper, some capsicum, some carrots, and some green peas, of course frozen ones, which I had taken out some time back to thaw it. And here I have chopped down around 3 medium-sized onions into small pieces like this, around 20 pods of garlic, because I always love the garlicky flavor in my dish. I will be needing 3 big or medium-sized eggs there. And of course, for the flavoring, I'll need some chili flakes, some soy sauce, and of course, some green chili sauce, just for the kick of it. And of course, I'll be doing the entire cooking. You can choose olive oil, or you can also go for the vegetable oil. So let's get started. So I put the karai on flame, and I'm putting here 1 and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and spreading it all around the pan so that it it becomes a little oily and good for me as to cook. Right, now I'll put in the garlic there. Right, the garlic, we'll let the garlic sizzle off, and then of course what will happen is that the garlic will flavor the oil there. Okay, just wait for it to get its little color, the brown color on itself. Then we'll put in the onion. Now this is one of the easiest recipes. I think all the moms at home did try out sometime or the other, but just because of what I had seen sometime back in some magazine, I really want to try it out. Whether it comes out good, let's check out. Of course, the ingredients here that I'll be using will necessarily make it a little, of course, little yummy. So, and something whenever you do not want to cook a lot in the evenings, I guess, you can always choose opt for this. This is a very nice and simple dish. Anyone will agree to it. So I just put in a little bit of chili flakes also, because you like it something somewhat spicy when you talk about the fried rice, right? And then I will put in the harder stuff like the carrots first, and of course the green peas, and then we'll try to fry the carrot and the green peas a little before we put in the other ingredients, which are a little softer and will not need so much of time to cook. So I just try and season it with a little bit of salt there. The salt quickens up the entire process, of cooking. So just a little, because I need to put in more salt later, and I'll be using, this is soy sauce, which will already have the salt. So I just put in a little salt and stir it a little. And one more thing, I don't know about others, but I love my fried rice with the vegetables semi-cooked, and you feel good about the al dente feeling there on when you eat it. Now this is almost semi-cooked there. Now I'll put in the other colors there, the splash of colors in my pan there. You have this beautiful yellow, the orange, the green, the white of the onions, everything mixed together, and I just cover it in slow flame for 1 or 2 minutes, and it will be okay and ready to get the rice. It has been cooking on for 2-3 minutes now. You can see it's almost a little done, half done in a way. And now is the time when I put in my rice. We try to break the rice because later we have these lumps there which do not feel very good and it's difficult to cook there. So just remove the lumps and put the rice. Any leftover rice comes out so good. And normally we do not like to have the leftover rice. So this is one good way of eating it, I guess. So we are now going to mix it up. Okay. So now we'll mix the rice well, very well with the other ingredients there on the pan. It's beautiful colors coming up in between. And now we need to color it further. Just put in the soy sauce. Be very careful not to put in very much. A little soy sauce there, though my son loves more of it. A little bit of the chili sauce according to your taste. And then just give it a nice stir so that everything is mixed together very well. Okay, so this way. I normally love a little bit of the tanginess in my fried rice, so I'll just put in a little bit of the vinegar. I just forgot to mention the vinegar, but I guess I'll put in the vinegar after some time. So I'll just also put in a little bit of pepper, just 1/4 teaspoon, and mix it up properly. I haven't put any salt as yet after putting the rice. Just wait and taste first. Now let me put in a little bit of vinegar. Just 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar there. Okay. We can put in oregano, mixed herbs, anything, pizza toppings also sometimes, you know. Let me check if I want to really put in something after I taste for the salt. So let me check for the salt a bit. I need salt there. A little bit of salt there. But I think I can give it a little more kick there with some sauces. Let me check in my refrigerator if I have some extra spicy sauces there. I found this Szechuan sauce there. Let me put in just some of it, though it's very spicy. Just half a tablespoon and mix it up. This way I think it will become spicier and lovelier to eat. Just let me stir in everything together. If you can avoid it if you do not have it at home, just now. But otherwise, if you have it, you can always use it. Okay, so that's done. In fact, the last taste there. Let's see if it's all right before I put in the envelope of the eggs. It's good. It's lovely, in fact. And you know, not much hot and not much. The salt is perfect. And you can imagine with that layer of egg. And for any egg lovers, it will be a yummy dish to try out. So all I need to do is now shut down the flame and go into the next part of my recipe. Cover it up and let it be. For the next part of the recipe, I've put a pan on flame and I'm going to break the eggs there. 1, then 2, then the third one, and then give it a seasoning of a little bit of the salt and the pepper. Just a little bit of pepper there. Okay, and now just give it a nice whisk. While I give it a whisk, my pan is already fried up, heated up. We're going to put some vegetable oil there. Just a bit of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Tablespoon, I guess, yes. Right. and give it a turn all around so that it gets coated. I think a little bit of yellow will make it look good. So I'll just give in a dash of the haldi powder, turmeric. Okay, I think I need to still put in something else. That's some Kashmiri red chili powder. Just a dash of Kashmiri red chili powder will give it a nice beautiful color. So reduce the heat a bit and give it a nice whisk. Okay, that's done. And I just throw in there. Okay. Increase the heat a bit and let it cook fully, properly. Okay, evenly spread out, properly spread out the gas, and let it cook like this for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Because it's very thick, so I'll reduce the flame a bit and cook it covered for some time so that it gets cooked properly. It's fully cooked up there, and now I'll put in my rice there, just in the center. As much of rice that I can put in, if possible the whole thing. Press in the rice a bit so that it forms around. I can in fact close down my heat there because otherwise it might burn. So there it goes. And it's ready to be dished out. I'm going to take a dish like this which has a little curve there so the rice can actually come in there. I take it, it should be the same size as your pan, and then you take all the name of God and turn it over, and here it is, the envelope of fried rice. In fact, it's beautiful envelope of egg enveloped fried rice. So this is my egg enveloped fried rice for you. I hope you like this recipe. You can enjoy the recipe with any Chinese say curries. Like here I have used here to be had with this. This is garlic mushrooms. So you can enjoy it. Otherwise also you can just enjoy it because the egg is there. So I hope you like this recipe of mine. Do give a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.